Have you ever found yourself staring at a blank screen, a pile of laundry, or an unstarted project, feeling an undeniable pull to do literally anything else? It's a universal struggle, often dismissed as laziness or poor time management. But what if the real reason you procrastinate is far more complex, rooted deep in your psychology and even your brain's very architecture? Today, we're diving into the astonishing science behind why your brain seems wired to put things off, and more importantly, how you can hack that wiring. We'll explore groundbreaking research that reveals procrastination isn't a flaw in your character, but a powerful, often subconscious, coping mechanism. Get ready to discover the surprising truths that will forever change how you approach your to-do list. For years, procrastination was seen as a time management issue, a failure to prioritize or plan effectively. We download productivity apps, make elaborate schedules, only to find ourselves right back in the same endless loop of delay. But groundbreaking research has completely redefined our understanding, showing us why those traditional methods often fall flat. Dr. Timothy Pychyl at Carleton University has spent decades studying this phenomenon, and his findings are truly eye-opening. He revealed that procrastination isn't primarily a time management problem at all. Instead, it's an emotional regulation problem. Think about that for a moment. It's about managing your feelings, not your schedule. When faced with a task, we often anticipate negative feelings associated with it. This could be anxiety about failure, boredom from repetitive work, frustration with a difficult problem, or even self-doubt about our own capabilities. Our brain, in its infinite wisdom, tries to protect us from these uncomfortable emotions. So instead of tackling the task, we seek immediate mood repair. We check social media, watch another episode, or clean the entire house except for the one thing we should be doing. This gives us a temporary hit of relief, but it's a short-sighted solution that only delays the inevitable negative feelings, often amplifying them. It's like your brain is a kindly but misguided protector, seeing a looming monster, the task, and offering you a cozy blanket, procrastination, to hide under, rather than teaching you how to face it. This isn't laziness. It's an ingrained, automatic response to perceived emotional threat, seeking comfort in the immediate present. Understanding this is the first crucial step. When you realize that you're procrastinating to avoid discomfort, you can begin to address the root cause, rather than just endlessly rearranging your calendar. It's not about being stronger. It's about being smarter with your emotional landscape. The plot thickens when we look deeper inside your skull. It turns out that procrastinators literally have brains that are wired differently. A fascinating 2013 study using fMRI brain scans offered incredible insights into the neural mechanisms at play, revealing a physical predisposition. Research found that people who consistently procrastinate tend to have a larger amygdala. The amygdala, often called the brain's alarm system, is responsible for processing emotions, particularly fear and anxiety. A larger, more reactive amygdala means your brain is more sensitive to potential threats and negative feelings. But there's more. The study also discovered weaker connections between the amygdala and the dorsal anterior cingulate cortex, DCC. The DCC is your brain's command center for cognitive control, future planning, and self-regulation. It's the part that helps you override impulses and focus on long-term goals. So what does this mean for you? Essentially, your brain might be wired to prioritize short-term mood repair over long-term goals. Your amygdala screams danger, avoid, at uncomfortable tasks, and your DCC isn't strong enough to effectively override that primal urge, leading you down the path of distraction. This powerful insight explains why simply telling yourself to just do it often fails. Your brain is literally fighting against you, driven by ancient survival mechanisms that favor immediate comfort. It's a battle between your impulsive emotional self and your rational, future-oriented self. But here's a mind-blowing trick: the Zeigarnik effect. Discovered by psychologist Bluma Zeigarnik in 1927, this phenomenon shows that uncompleted tasks create mental tension that occupies your working memory. It's why you can't stop thinking about that email you haven't sent, even when you're trying to relax. The incredible implication: just starting a task, even for 2 minutes, can break this procrastination loop. By taking the tiniest first step, you transform an uncompleted task into a started one, releasing some of that mental tension and making it easier to return and finish later. It's a powerful cognitive hack. Building on the idea of short-term mood repair, another crucial psychological concept explains why we choose immediate gratification over future rewards: temporal discounting. This research reveals that humans value immediate rewards up to 50 times more than future ones, a staggering difference that shapes our daily decisions. Think about it. Why do you choose to binge-watch Netflix now, knowing that promotion 6 months down the line depends on you working on that big project? It's because the immediate reward of entertainment feels overwhelmingly more valuable to your brain than the distant, abstract reward of career advancement. Your present self is impulsive, emotional, and driven by immediate comfort. Your future self is rational, goal-oriented, and capable of delayed gratification. Unfortunately, in the moment of decision, your present self often wins, hijacking your intentions with promises of instant relief. This isn't a flaw unique to you. It's a deeply ingrained evolutionary trait. For our ancestors, immediate threats and rewards were paramount for survival. That berry now was vital. The potential harvest next season was too uncertain to prioritize. Our brains haven't fully caught up to modern long-term planning needs. So, when you choose scrolling over studying or lounging over exercising, it's not simply a lack of willpower. It's your ancient brain circuitry operating exactly as it was designed, optimized for immediate gains and pain avoidance. The challenge is to bridge that gap between your two selves. These insights collectively paint a powerful picture. Procrastination is an emotional habit, deeply rooted in how our brains are wired to prioritize mood and immediate comfort over long-term benefit. But here's the exciting part. Once you understand the enemy, you can start to outsmart it. Now that you understand the psychological and neurological roots of procrastination, how do you fight back? It's not about forcing yourself to just do it, but using these scientific insights to create strategies that work with your brain, not against it. It's about clever hacks. First, acknowledge and reframe. Instead of beating yourself up for feeling anxious or bored, acknowledge the emotion without judgment. Say to yourself, I feel anxious about starting this report, and that's okay. This detaches you from the emotion, reducing its power and preventing the avoidance loop. Next, leverage the 2-minute rule directly from the Zeigarnik effect. Commit to working on a task for just 2 minutes. Not 5, not 10 too. This tricks your brain. Opening the document, writing one sentence, putting on your running shoes. It's so small, your brain won't register it as a significant threat. Often, once those 2 minutes are up, the mental barrier is broken, and you find it surprisingly easy to continue. You've overcome the initial inertia, and the Zeigarnik effect is now working for you, creating tension around the unfinished task, compelling you to complete it. To combat temporal discounting, use pre-commitment strategies. Make your future reward more immediate or your immediate distraction more costly. If you need to study, give a friend $20 and tell them they can keep it if you don't send them a photo of your completed notes by a certain time. Another powerful strategy is temptation bundling. Pair something you dread with something you genuinely enjoy. Only allow yourself to listen to your favorite podcast while doing laundry, or only watch your guilty pleasure show while working out. This makes the dreaded task less aversive, even enjoyable. Finally, chunking and small wins are essential. Break large, intimidating tasks into the tiniest possible steps. Instead of write report, think open document, research one fact, write one heading. Each tiny completion gives you a dopamine hit, building momentum and positive association. Procrastination isn't a moral failing. It's a deeply human, often unconscious battle against uncomfortable emotions and ancient brain wiring. But armed with these psychological insights and practical strategies, you now have the power to turn your brain into an ally, not an adversary. Remember, it's not about eliminating procrastination entirely, but understanding its roots and developing smarter, science-backed ways to manage it. You are not lazy, you're human. Start small, be kind to yourself, and watch how quickly you can transform your relationship with your goals. Go forth and conquer. If you found this fascinating and want to unlock more secrets of the mind, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like this video and share your own anti-procrastination hacks in the comments below. We'll be back with more weekly psychology insights to help you live a smarter, more fulfilled life.